So let's talk about Damian Lillard. There have been some rumors linking Lillard to the Lakers. Let me start this off by saying it's extremely unlikely that Lillard joins the Lakers. They have virtually no assets and no cap space. Dame still has many years left on his contract, so he doesn't have much leverage in deciding where he wants to go, if he even wants to leave in the first place. But despite the unlikelihood, there's some validity to these rumors. We're not just pulling this stuff out of our ass. First of all, there's the most recent report from Chris Haynes. According to him, Damian Lillard is frustrated with how he hasn't been able to win in Portland. And recently, Dame has been receiving backlash for the Chauncey Billups hiring, and many fans are turning on him. So this situation may push him to force his way out of Portland. There's also this older report from Mike Berman saying that if Lillard were to request a trade, it would be to either the Lakers or the Knicks. So if this stuff is fake, it's not us Laker fans that are making it up, it's these reporters. So what would a trade for Lillard look like? Obviously, it would have to include all the draft picks possible. And I'm assuming the Lakers would be willing to trade anybody not named LeBron or Anthony Davis. And no, they're not going to trade AD for Dame. That's the stupidest thing ever. AD is younger, arguably better, and has proven already that he can win a championship with LeBron. Lillard has yet to prove that he can be a champion. But the players the Lakers could offer would probably be some combination of Kuzma, KCP, THT, maybe Montrezl Harrell and or Dennis Schroeder on a sign-in trade. And I get it, this is not a very attractive offer, which is why it is unlikely. Unless Lillard comes out publicly and says, trade me to the Lakers, it's unlikely that we're going to see him in purple and gold anytime soon. And even if he wants to go to the Lakers, he doesn't have much leverage considering he's under contract until 2025. Unless the Blazers just want to do him a solid for being loyal to the team. But I don't really see that happening. But if it does happen, man, this team would be scary. I think they would be the favorites. Obviously, they'd have to build a solid supporting cast, and depth will probably be a problem after having to give up so much for Lillard. But if you get a chance to get 3 superstars of this quality on one team, you have to do it, and you worry about the other stuff after. And this would put the Lakers in a really good situation for the future after LeBron retires. Dame and AD would still be a very formidable duo. At the end of the day, this is just fun to speculate, even if it's unlikely. And it's even more fun to troll Blazers fans, or any fan base for that matter. They get so triggered every time there's a Photoshop of their franchise player in a Lakers uniform. Oh, you Laker fans are so stupid, you think you're gonna get every superstar. It's so funny to see them get all worked up because there's a chance we might take the one guy that makes their city relevant. And just to go on a little tangent, Portland as a city is so overrated. The food scene is trash. I mean, I went there specifically for their food because I heard so much about it. It was such a disappointment. I swear these people just barely discovered ethnic food and are just bragging about it. They just got a little taste of diversity and now are acting all high and mighty. We've been that way in SoCal forever. All this hipster shit is bullshit. Hipster food is just ethnic food or some type of fusion that's served in an unconventional container like kimchi burrito served in a mason jar. Whatever. Anyway, I've ranted too much about Portland as a city. Back to basketball. So, I understand there's a lot of stupid Laker fans that actually do think we're gonna get every superstar. And yeah, they give us a bad reputation. But most of us, maybe that's giving us too much credit. A lot of us actually do understand the cap. We understand contracts. And I can guarantee you that the people that are making the Photoshops know exactly what they're doing. They understand the Lakers situation. All the people who are creating content understand the Lakers situation. And rumors like this, they're just fun to talk about, and it gets more views, likes, shares, whatever. I mean, we're discussing it right now. So I don't want to say that Dame isn't going to come to the Lakers, because it's theoretically possible. I mean, hey, we pulled off the Anthony Davis trade. But then again, that was with him having only 1 year left on his contract, and the Lakers having a high draft pick along with a lot more young talent to offer. But it does seem very unlikely right now. Even so, I have faith that even if it's not Damian Lillard, Rob Pelinka has something up his sleeve.